There are rules for working the midnight radio shift. No music after 2 a.m. No dead air. And if you hear a voice in the static, don't answer it. I thought that rule was just an old broadcaster's superstition. But that was before the static learned my name, and before it started talking back. This is the 9th transmission from Dark Signal. Turn off the lights. Put on your headphones. Because sometimes the things whispering through the static aren't supposed to reach human ears. The station I work at, KZ88, sits on the edge of town, past a stretch of woods and a road that nobody drives at night. It used to be a local favorite decades ago, back when people still cared about analog radio. Now it's just me, a half-broken transmitter, and the constant hum of old equipment. The building smells like burnt dust and stale coffee. The walls are lined with foam panels that swallow every sound except your own breathing. At that hour, silence doesn't feel peaceful, it feels alive. I'm the only one who takes the night shift anymore. They call me Ethan on air, though that's not my real name. That's one of the first things they teach you in broadcasting school. Keep your real life off the air. But somehow, something out there already knew it. It started about 3 weeks ago. A call came in from a block number right after I finished the weather report. I expected another drunk listener. Instead, I got breathing. Not heavy, not angry. Just slow, deliberate breaths, like someone who wanted me to know they were listening. I laughed it off and hung up, but it kept happening. Every night, same hour, same breathing. Then one night, there was a change. After the 4th call, I heard paper crinkling under the console. Someone had slipped an envelope under the soundboard. It was old, yellowed with a wax seal. No name, no return address, just a folded note inside. The handwriting was trembling, like it had been written by someone whose hands wouldn't stop shaking. It read, "Rules for the night shift, 163.4 FM. Do not broadcast between 2:13 a.m. and 2:16 a.m. Never answer the phone if the caller ID is blank. If the static forms words, do not speak back. Keep the red on-air light on at all times. If you hear your own voice, leave the building immediately." At first, I thought it was a prank. Probably something left over from the old hosts, a welcome to the freak show initiation. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. And that night, at exactly 2:14 a.m., the phone rang. No caller ID, no background noise, just static. I was about to hang up when I heard it. A whisper, soft at first, then layered, like multiple voices breathing the same word in unison. Ethan. My blood ran cold. Nobody at the station knew my real name, and hearing it spoken in my own voice made my throat lock up. I hung up. The silence afterward was worse than the noise. The air felt electric, charged like before a storm. Then, the static on the monitors changed. It wasn't random anymore. It was rhythmic, pulsing like a heartbeat. And then, words began to take shape inside the hiss. Help me. We're still here. He's listening too. I reached for the volume knob to kill the feed, but every dial on the board turned itself to maximum. Every channel lit up at once, meters peaking, and the speakers screamed like they were alive. For a second, I thought I heard crying inside the distortion. Men, women, children, all overlapping. Then one voice rose above the rest, deep and distorted. Say something. I froze. I could almost feel it waiting for my response, hungry for acknowledgement. I shouldn't have said anything, but I did. Who are you? The lights went out instantly. Every meter, every bulb, every LED on the board, dead. Only the red on-air light remained flickering faintly. And through the glass of the control booth, I saw a shape in the reflection. Tall, thin. Its body flickered like a human silhouette made of static. It stood right behind me, motionless. Its head tilted, like it was studying me. Then, my own voice came through the monitors, warped, slowed, echoing back. Who are you? Who are you? I'm coming to find out. I ripped my headphones off and ran into the hallway, but the sound followed me. Every speaker in the building came alive, each one whispering fragments of my own broadcast in reverse. The air was colder in the hallway, wet, heavy, like the inside of a storm drain. At the end of the corridor, I saw a door I'd never noticed before. It was metal, covered in warning signs. Above it was a faded label, Main Transmission Chamber. The handle was warm to the touch. Too warm. When I opened it, the smell of ozone hit me, and I saw dozens of old, unplugged radios stacked against the wall. All of them humming. The same static, the same heartbeat. I turned to leave, and there, reflected in the black surface of a radio dial, was my face. Except it was smiling. The last thing I remember was the sound, a deep, vibrating hum that rattled my bones. Then everything went black. When I woke up, it was morning. The day host was standing over me, pale and trembling. He told me the transmitter had gone live around 2:13 a.m. and stayed on all night, broadcasting a loop of white noise. Except it wasn't just noise. When they played it back for me, I heard voices buried deep beneath the static. Hundreds of them, begging, screaming, laughing, and all of them speaking my name. I quit that night. I packed my things and left without looking back. But even now, when I try to fall asleep, I can still hear the faint hum in the walls, the same frequency that filled the station. And sometimes, when I wake up around 2:14 a.m., my phone lights up with a call from a blank number. I can almost hear it breathing. before I hang up.